Thank you, Terry, so much for that introduction. Um, Thank you to the Harold W. McGraw Jr. Family Foundation, to Sue, to McGraw Hill Education, GSB, and Arizona State University for honoring me with this award. To the ASU students. Oh, okay. Uh, to the ASU students Chase Young and Jose Cardona for literally designing and sculpting the award. I just took a selfie with it and sent it to my father. Um, it's beautiful. Congratulations to my fellow honorees, Art and Tim. You know, your work is changing lives, and I'm so proud that you're being recognized for it. I'm especially humbled by this award as I think about the amazing people who have been honored before me. As I was thinking about my remarks, I was actually thinking about the late Barbara Bush, who was a 1997 honoree. Mrs. Bush literally believed that literacy was a right that every American deserves. She was an icon, an inspiration. In her 1990 commencement address at Wellesley University, the First Lady said to graduates, "Believe in something larger than yourself." She encouraged them to get involved in some of the big ideas of our time. This message inspired me because it was literally something that my parents taught me. My parents came to this country as refugees in 1972. And my father would every day talk to me about the importance of education because he felt that education would give me the ability to march right up into the middle class. And I've seen that that is true. And today we're celebrating people who believed in something that was larger than themselves. We're celebrating educators, philanthropists, business people, policymakers, people whose big ideas are improving education. But we're also celebrating the people who inspired these big ideas, our students. I have no doubt that every single person in this room can remember the young people who inspire you, the young people who keep you going. I know I can. For me, it's Natalia, Girls Who Code Class 2014. She keeps me going. Natalia, she's undocumented. She has DACA status. And because of that status, she's been able to be a web developer who's working on a film about immigration laws. Immigration laws that have literally ripped her family apart. And then there's Haley. Haley, who loves computer science, but also loves the violin. When Haley realized how expensive instruments were, she decided that she was going to build a website that would help families to sell or rent their instruments to other families who couldn't afford them. This way, she thought, all of her classmates would have a shot at being an artist. Haley keeps me going. And then there's Anastasia, Girls Who Code Class, also 2014. She patented gun control technology after she saw how students died after Sandy Hook. Her microchip, when installed in a gun, would alert a police officer if there was a firearm in a prohibited area, like a school. These girls, and every one of their peers in our program, they keep me going. It's been 6 years since I was inspired to start Girls Who Code. 6 years since I was a failed politician twice over, a non-coder, who simply had a dream about something that was larger than myself, a dream to create ladders up into the middle class. It's been 6 years, but I still feel like we have so much more work to do. Women make up less than 25% of our computing workforce, despite the fact that we are the majority of those in college and soon to be the majority of family breadwinners. Not a day that goes by in a town, a county, or a parish where it's women who are putting food on the table, who are paying for the mortgage, or making sure that their kids are being sent off to school. And in 6 years, our program has made enormous impact. Terry, I'm proud to tell you that we've actually reached 90,000 girls in all 50 states, launching almost 4,000 clubs across the country. Our girls are majoring in computer science at a rate of 15 times the national average. Our Black and Latino students are majoring in computer science at 16 times the national average. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't make a difference, that you can't solve a problem that feels unsolvable in one generation alone, because I'm here to tell you that you can. I have our girls to thank for our progress, for inspiring me to get up every morning and to think of something bigger, and for my team for pushing gender equality in tech. Thanks to them, we've reached nearly 12 million people through our work in the United States and around the globe. And thanks to them, we are on track to closing the gender gap by 2027. So this week, we're celebrating the advances made by people in this room. Let's also remember the students and the educators who inspire us to work harder, to just do things better. Let's never forget what First Lady Barbara Bush said all those years ago, to believe in something larger than ourselves, to believe that the young women in our lives, they will be our healers, our leaders, our problem solvers. And with a little faith and a lot of vision, we can change the world. Thank you, McGraw, and thank you everyone for being here tonight.